It started with a receipt, a thin, creased strip of paper that fell out of her purse as she reached for her keys. I bent to pick it up, half out of habit, half out of instinct. $119,800. Wire transfer, escrow payment. Dated 2 months ago. She laughed when I asked. Oh, that's just my debt payment confirmation. The last one, actually. You see? I told you I'm taking responsibility. Her tone was light, teasing, but her hand trembled when she took the paper back. I noticed the way she folded it too carefully, like something fragile. That night, she pressed against me in bed, whispered about how happy she was, how proud she was that we were doing this together. I said nothing, but I felt something cold move through me, something that wasn't love. The conversation began 2 weeks earlier. She'd been sitting across from me, the afternoon light sharp against her face, talking about her debt like it was a ghost she needed me to exorcise. A mystery debt, she called it. Student loans, unpaid medical bills, a little bit of everything. She made it sound harmless, manageable. Then she smiled. Maybe you could help me pay it off before the wedding? We'll start clean, as a team. I remember the pause. How I looked at her. How she looked away. I said yes, of course, because saying yes was easier than wondering why her eyes didn't match her words. But later, after the receipt, after the faint chemical scent of fresh paint on her clothes, after the way she flinched when I mentioned my inheritance, I began to wonder. Something was off. Not just the money. Her. I hired the forensic accountant the next morning. Quietly. He was expensive, discreet, and clinical. The kind of man who saw lies as numbers waiting to be arranged. While he worked, I played my part. Dinners, laughter, ring fittings. She called me her rock. I called her mine. But every night, when she slept beside me, I stared at the ceiling and replayed the small inconsistencies. The locked drawer in her desk, the phone calls she took outside, the way she said we but meant I. The accountant's messages came slowly. Pieces of a puzzle I didn't want to finish. Bank statements, shell companies, a mortgage application, then a line that froze me where I stood. Greater than your fiancé is listed as co-owner on a property with someone named Daniel Cole, her ex. I read the name twice, then again, until the letters stopped meaning anything at all. The report arrived in a plain envelope. No drama, no preamble. Just facts. The debt wasn't real. It was a down payment on a new condo in her name and Daniel's. Together, a shared mortgage, signed a week after she said yes to me. I sat at my desk for an hour, staring at the numbers. There was no anger. Not yet. Just stillness. Later that night, I set the report on the table beside her wine glass. She looked at it, then at me. What's this? Your mystery debt, I said. Her smile faltered. What did you read it? She did. Slowly. Her face changed as the truth unfolded line by line. Her lips trembled. Her breath caught. Her world quietly imploded in front of me. I can explain, she whispered. I know. I said, you always can. She begged, not loudly, not dramatically, just small, broken words, half apologies, half excuses. It wasn't like that, she said. It's complicated. He needed my inheritance? I asked. Silence. I stood, walked to the kitchen, poured myself a drink. The ice cracked, sharp and final. I slid a document across the counter, our prenup, unsigned. I already moved the money, I said. Every cent. You won't find it. Her eyes widened, a flicker of panic breaking through the performance. When? The day you asked me to help, I said. I knew something was coming. I just didn't know what. She stared at me then, like she was seeing me for the first time. Maybe she was. I left that night, no shouting. No goodbyes. Just the faint echo of her sobs against the walls as I closed the door. The accountant's report stayed on the table beside her glass, still half full, lipstick smeared on the rim. I didn't take anything with me, not even the ring. I remember the air outside. Cold, clean, honest. The kind of air that burns when you breathe too deeply. For the first time in months, my chest felt light, not empty, just free. She wanted my inheritance. She got my absence instead. And somehow, That felt like the better deal. Love ends quietly when truth finally speaks, and mine whispered, walk away.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.